every person who has ever bought a home, who's gone through the home buying process, you understand, you know what I'm about to say to be true. You can skimp on a couple of things. If your house doesn't have the exact cabinet structure or furniture layout or paint decorating or whatever that you would prefer, that you like, you can change those things, right? Like those aren't things that should be, in my opinion, necessarily deal breakers, non-negotiable things. But there's one thing when you're looking at a house, when you're having an expected, when you're trying to check out and make sure, hey, this is the place for us, that you cannot skimp on, you cannot cut corners on, because if you do, it's not a matter of if, but when you will have an issue, and that is the foundation. And so the reality for our lives this morning is that every single one of us, we are going to face storms in life. Some of you are in a storm right now. Maybe people know about it, maybe people don't. Some of you just got out of a storm and you're praising God for his faithfulness to get you through that situation. Or maybe if you're not in the middle of one or you just got out of one, the odds are that you will probably be in one before too long. So the question is, when our foundation is tested, when the storms of life come, what happens next? And I want to take us to Matthew chapter 7, the very end of what is arguably the world's best sermon. We know it affectionately as the Sermon on the Mount. Matthew 7, starting in verse 24, here's what the Bible says. It says this: "Everyone then who hears these words of mine and does them will be like a wise man who built his house on the rock. And the rain fell and the floods came and the winds blew and beat on that house, but it did not fall because it had been founded on the rock. And everyone who hears these words of mine and does not do them will be like a foolish man who built his house on the sand. And the rain fell and the floods came and the wind blew and beat against that house and it fell, and great was the fall of it." Church, here's the big idea for this morning. We're gonna put it on the screen so that we can all see it. Here's the big idea. Your life's foundation will be tested, and when it is, what happens next?